In third round, all these colleges are government colleges of Karnataka, and these are all India quota. These are not state quota. These are all India quota. In all India quota, all these ranks went about 20,000. These are clinical seats. For example, and this is for general merit. I'm not talking about any reservation. I really admire this guy because at rank of 10,000, no one will think you will get pediatrics in a Delhi medical college, that to government medical college. But this guy didn't lose hope. What he had done is, in first round you see 8,667 rank got seat, but in second round 10,000 rank got. Now, could a 10,000 rank person would have priorly he could have guessed, or whether he could have predicted that you could get this seat? I'll say yes. This person can predict that this person would have this seat would be empty. I'll tell you how. This thing is needed because once round 1 of all India quota comes, then round 1 of state comes, then round 2 all India, and by the time you come to round 2 state thing, so many things will be mixed up. If you don't have knowledge about this and you commit silly mistake, you'll lose your valuable seat. So those who say you can't get a clinical seat in all India basis or all India quota for a rank of more than 50,000, again you're entirely wrong. This is for all India quota, for general merit, for PSM in government medical colleges. And these are MD seats. See, for rank of up to 60,000, still you're getting PSM. Those people who are, most of the people who attend counseling, they're dumb, okay? Because they don't research. They just go to whatever allotment list was released last year and just follow that blindly. I'll say you why, because some person purposefully they might give you wrong information. That's why it is always mandatory. Remember, it is always mandatory you talk to each one of these person. One first year PG, one second year PG, one third year PG, and one SR from each college, whichever information you are asking from. And talk to. Remember these 5 rules. Never forget this. The 5 rules. First one. Your NEET PG rank is not equal to your NEET PG seat. Remember this. Second, bad rank in NEET PG is not equal to no seat. Third, good rank is not equal to good seat. Fourth, bad rank can give you a good seat. And fifth, information is equal to power. Let's see what all this means. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. RMD, your NEET PG mentor, and today here we are with the first part of NEET PG counseling, where I'll be discussing which seat will you get for your desired rank. Whatever rank you have got, what seat will you get? So I had released a video 2 days back, and I had got lot of comments in that video. I had told in the video, don't give me this comment because it is difficult to answer this. But I see the comments are like, I scored 1.3 lakh. What should I do? My rank is 27k. Will I get a seat? My rank is 1,32,000. Will I get a seat? 13k is MS ENT possible. 60,000 is OB with this category. Is it possible? 51,000 general category. Is it possible? So everyone has only one. See, this is not just the list. This is just I'm showing you YouTube some selected comments only. There are a lot of comments which are coming to me on Instagram, on Telegram. I'm tired of answering this. That's why I thought to release this video as soon as possible, because many people are complaining and are asking, want to know what seat will you get for your definite rank. So first thing regarding this, you should understand information is power. If you have that knowledge, if you have that information regarding the seat, regarding the college, regarding the state counseling process, regarding all India counseling process, only then you will get seat. Remember, your rank is right now your biggest asset. Your rank is your biggest asset. If you don't protect this asset properly, you will lose this rank. You will lose the seat if you don't know the rules of counseling. Remember this, NEET PG was the easiest part, counseling is the toughest part. So you need information. What sort of information are we talking about? 3 information. One is information regarding states, information regarding colleges, and information regarding cutoff. So by now you will be knowing that everyone is eligible for all India counseling, and in addition to that, everyone is also eligible for state counseling, at least your domicile, wherever you are residing in. And second, you will also be eligible for the state from which you have completed your MBBS. So these 2 states is possible. If your state of domicile and MBBS are same, then I'm sorry, you can attempt only in 1 state. Okay. So what information do you need to collect on states? First thing, stipend. Second, rural bond, is it serious or not? Because in some states, it is not implemented seriously. For example, in Assam, it is given as 10 years, but it is implemented only for 1 year. Similarly, Himachal Pradesh, earlier there was a rule that there will be some 10 years, but I don't know what is the latest trend in this. Third, what is the seat leaving penalty? That is very important. A state with high seat leaving penalty is a red flag. Fourth, what about the language barrier then, especially states in Northeast, South Indian states for North Indian people. And last is city life and periphery. So all these are some details which I'll be discussing in further part of the videos also. Second is information on colleges. You have to collect information regarding what is academic, what is the work-life balance. They're very important. Third, what is the infrastructure, what procedures are happening, what investigation. For example, if you want to sit in dermat, you should know what dermatological procedures happen there. If you have taken surgery, you should know what minimal accessible surgeries are happening there. Then fourth, bond. See, bond, I think almost all states have now. Even Delhi colleges also have started bond from this year. So if you go for DM, you won't. If bond is there, then you won't be able to go for DM sometimes. Also, you should know stipend in private colleges, whether they give full stipend or do they withhold stipend. stipend, because some medical colleges in private sector, they withhold stipend. And then about the fees. Then fifth is toxicity, very important. I'll say how to collect information about toxicity. Don't go by what others say, I'll tell you in detail. Next is accommodation and accessibility, because some colleges don't have hostel, so you might have to force to be taken hostel like accommodation outside. Next is how much you get hands-on exposure. And last is whether you have to do MD or DNB. That's a whole together different topic which I'll be discussing in further videos. Now, next question is where to obtain this information from. So you can obtain this from people who are working in the hospital, or you can obtain from social media. You can obtain between contact tracing, like you contact a person from other department, you ask for the contact number of the person you are currently interested in which department. For example, let's say you want to know about pediatrics in Delhi colleges. So if you know someone from pediatrics in surgical branch in Delhi colleges, then you can ask them the contact number of pediatric PGs. So this is how you go ahead. Next is talking to people from your state, like maybe someone from your state had taken Delhi college pediatric or Delhi college surgery. So you can ask like how it is different there. Like if you're from South India, you can ask about Delhi. If you're from North India, you can ask how it feels to be in a South Indian state, how the culture is, how difficult is it to adjust. This happens true when you travel across faraway places. Next is maintain a diary. What do you mean by maintain a diary? Start an objective scoring, because once you start talking to people, you will get lot of different opinion. One person will say this college is very good, because if a PG third year says that if it's a PG third year, he'll definitely say this is a good college. Yeah, he's getting some relief from duties also, so he'll tell it is very good. But first year PG who has not even entered properly into clinical arena, he will tell that I don't know proper. He will tell that this is very bad because I have to work so much. There is so much toxicity. Seniors are so bad. So your opinion changes. That's why it is always mandatory. Remember, it is always mandatory you talk to each one of these person. One first year PG, one second year PG, one third year PG, and one SR from each college, whichever information you are asking from. And talk to people from your state preferably, because they can guide you better in that respect. Next, there are various Telegram groups, especially Telegram groups on from Zynerd, which have like good discussion groups regarding counseling, where you can clear all your doubts. So what is hearsay information, and why you shouldn't trust in hearsay information? Because one PG will tell that I have seen that department's PG. Like for example, if you ask a pediatric PG, he might tell I have seen orthopedic department of this college is very toxic. He himself hasn't experienced. He tells this to you from others' experience, which someone else has experienced. So this is called hearsay information. Never trust this information. Always information should be first hand. It should be always first-hand information, or else your information, whatever you get, will be wrong. I'll say you why. Because some person purposefully, they might give you wrong information, and that stays in their head, okay? The person who is giving you information, and that will give a totally different idea. Maybe the department is very good, but since you have talked to a wrong person who has wrong idea in his mind, so that means that the whole information what you got is wrong. And remember, information is power in NEET-PG counseling. Next, remember, when you figure out all this, you will be making a list of colleges. What you will be doing after this, you will be making a list of colleges, and you will be making a list of branches, okay? And this will be called your priority list. So which branch in which college are you selecting for? Okay, for example, first priority, like if I say my priority during my NEET-PG counseling was, first was Delhi colleges, okay? It was medicine, even though I knew it was not possible for my rank. But still I kept, because I'll tell you why. So in Delhi Medical College, I had kept RML first, then I had kept MAMC, then I had kept UCMS, then I had kept VMMC. Okay, so this was my list for Delhi Medicine. Second was mine Kerala Medicine, Medicine colleges. Third was Karnataka Medicine colleges. Then I had Dermat few colleges, then I had pediatrics. So I made a big list, and this list should contain at least, remember me, at least 30 to 50 colleges. At least 30 to 50 colleges with branches. And when you make this list, remember, this list should not be equal to the choice of colleges, which means, for example, last year what the candidate has chosen, that shouldn't be the same as your list, because your list is personalized to yourself. Take one point from me. Those people who have, most of the people who attend counseling, they are dumb, okay? Because they don't research. They just go to whatever allotment list was released last year and they just follow that blindly. For example, I'll tell you example. Pediatrics, MAMC is always chosen first. I'll show you with example. Then LHMC is chosen. Then RML is chosen. Then VMMC is chosen. And last UCMS is chosen. Then ECA Medical. This I'm telling pediatrics in Delhi colleges, okay? I'll tell you this list is entirely wrong. That is because if I give you some other parameters, which are those parameters? These are those parameters. Okay. In these parameters, if you put these 8 points, these 8 points are the most important objective points. If you score them as 3, 2, 1. 3 means best, 2 means average, and 1 means below average or bad. So for example, academics in MAMC pediatrics is good, so I'll give you 3. Work-life balance is bad, so I'll give average, so I'll give 2. Infrastructure is good, I'll give 3. Bond is the same, so 3. Toxicity is high, so 2. Accommodation accessibility is 2. Hands-on exposure, there is good exposure, so I'll give 3, and you'll get MD tag. So this is the list, my list for MAMC. But when it comes to RML, I'll give more marks because wherever there was decrease, like work-life balance, it is very good in RML, so I'll give 3. And toxicity is less. Sorry, here toxicity should have been 2. Okay, RML I'll give more marks because toxicity is less here, and accommodation and accessibility, there is good hostel facility available, so I'll give more marks to RML because after talking to people I know that RML has got good pediatrics compared to MAMC. But what did our toppers do in last year NEET PG counseling? They give MAMC first. Why? Because before that also MAMC was first. But no one actually went and talked to people from MAMC and did a list like this where they realize which is better and which is not. If you ask me list for pediatric colleges, best is RML. According, this is my list, what I found. Okay. Second is LHMC. Third is MAMC. Fourth is UCMS. Fifth is VMMC, and sixth is ESI. This is my list. Okay. But people are stupid. Okay. That's why they suffer later and they have to leave their seat. So whatever previous year college preference list is there, that is not equal to your choice of college. So make your priority list first. Now, how to make your list and how to know which colleges have better departments, which college you'll get for your rank cutoff. For that, I'll tell you how to do. Okay, so these are the list of certificates that you must be having before you attend NEET PG counseling. If you don't have this, your first work in next 2-3 months is to get all this collected. Okay, so this was a video released by Zynerd on YouTube, and you have to watch part 1 and part 2 because in that all details of NEET PG counseling are told. Okay, so next, what you should be aware of. Okay, see, beware of these few points. I'll come to this at last. Okay, before that we'll go to the part where how to determine which rank will be you will get for your which college you'll get for your cutoff. So the most reliable source is MCC website. Every year MCC, after each round of counseling, it will release a list like rank 1 has taken this college in this branch, second rank 2 has taken this college, this branch. So it will release a list of all candidates who have attempted for counseling. But the problem is you can't cross reference this. Like you can't tell in third round for this rank, like rank of 11,907, which college did he get? You can't tell that. To know which college exactly 907 has got and to filter those things, that is a major problem with the MCC related PDFs. So the best alternative to this, the thing which I had used for my NEET PG counseling, the trustworthy thing which I have been recommending for students, and the students have also got better results, that is Zynerd. What is Zynerd? Zynerd is a NEET PG based website, okay, where you will get all these details under one. I'll tell you how much profitable this is, okay, and why this is so much profitable. See, for example, see this. In dashboard of Zynerd, you will get all updates. First of all, you won't be knowing which state is releasing which counseling result, opening when the counseling opens, when round 1 and round 2 starts, because each different state has a different website. So daily you have to go there and check. Instead, what if you have a single website where everything comes together? So in Zynerd website, when I was applying for my counseling, I had applied for All India quota. I had applied for Kerala state counseling, which was CEE, and then I had applied for Karnataka also, which was KEA. So I can't go to each website daily and check like what updates have come. Easy part was in Zynerd, all updates used to come. Whatever PDFs, whatever results were released, all used to come in this. Second part important is this allotment and closing rank list. I'll tell you how it is important. And two more things in this, that is rank mapping and allotment mapping. Rank scan and allotment mapping. Okay. These two features were very good, that even though in first round I got UCMS pediatrics, but second round I was able to get RML pediatrics. Like RML cutoff every year doesn't go above 500. Okay, it's like always it is less than 500. But in my case, my rank was 800. I had never thought I would get RML pediatrics. But this feature of rank scan and allotment mapping, that actually told me why I should focus on RML pediatrics. I'll tell you in the next slides how to apply this in day-to-day life. Okay. See, this is the filter you will get under allotments column. So what you have to do, you have to put your rank. Okay. Now, suppose your rank is 20,000. Let's say your rank is 20,000. Now, what rank you should put under this? Always put 10,000 above and 10,000 below, because you don't know what will happen in counseling. So you will put here 10,000, you will put here 30,000. Okay, then session, which session you want, which rounds you want to attend, and then you'll put quota. Is it all India quota or state quota? See, all these platforms, all these filters are different for different state. If I want to open for Kerala state, it will be a totally different like tab. Okay, next category, whether you belong to general category, OBC, or whichever category you belong to. Then you select state, whichever you want to see, like all India quota you want to see in Karnataka, you want to see in Delhi, you want to see in Kerala. Okay, similar options like that. Okay, then institute, you leave it blank. Institute type, whether it is a government institute, private institute, DNB institute, all these are covered here. I'll come to this one by one. I'll tell you why Zynerd is very important. Next, coming to course, like for example, MD pediatrics and DNB. I'm just giving you example, okay? DNB pediatrics. And then this I won't choose anything. This also I won't choose, and I'll give for view result. I'll do this one thing. I'll keep this only Delhi all India quota. And what is the result that I get? This what is the result that I get? This is the result I get. This is all India quota, Delhi for general merit, okay, and government colleges. So this is the result I get. So what does this tell? This allotment result tells me that these many ranks in this many round had taken this many seat. For example, rank 98 in round 1 had taken Lady Hardin seat. Rank 122 in round 1 had taken Ma'am C. But is it much useful for me? Not much. But another option is very useful for me, that is closing rank. Means at what rank that particular college closed. That is what you guys are asking right me now in my comments. That is what you are asking me, like for this rank, which seat will I get, which college I'll get. That is in closing, I'll tell you. But before that, I want to focus your attention towards one or two extra points. See this, check this. This was round 1 result last year, 2024. Okay. In this, what is the rank, closing rank for UCMS? It is 1046. Now same thing in third round, what is the closing rank? 1990. Remember, 50% jump in the ranks. So that means never trust round 1 results. Round 1 results are just like a trial and error. Many people leave that seat and go to a better seat. By the time you come to round 3, scenarios change. Remember, what if this 1990 person had taken seat in first attempt? He would have lost a good chance of getting a pediatric seat in UCMS. Are you getting my point? So third round will actually decide what better seats will get, not the first round. That is the number 1 mistake every candidate makes. Second, see, most of you are in my comments are like, after 20,000 or after 15,000, people won't get clinical seat in general merit. Like clinical seat you won't get for more than 15,000. So I put the filter. I checked for last year. For last year, in third round, all these colleges are government colleges of Karnataka, and these are all India quota. These are not state quota. These are all India quota. In all India quota, all these ranks went about 20,000. These seats, these are clinical seats. For example, and this is for general merit. I'm not talking about any reservation. This is general merit. For example, a rank of 24,000 got in RIMS Raichur, which is a government institute in Karnataka, ENT seat, which is a clinical seat. So those people who are planning that I have got a very bad rank, I have got more than 10,000 rank, and I want a clinical government seat in the state or somewhere. So I should leave this and I have to prepare again. You are entirely wrong, because you are still getting a seat. You didn't know this. That's why I was telling information is power. See, same thing again. Now we are coming to closing ranks. What are closing rank? Closing rank means the last rank that was admitted under that college. So what I have done is, here I have included one more thing, that is, in previous this one you had only seen government seat, and under quota you had calculated only all India quota. But under Zynerd there is a separate option called as DNB post MBBS. So this will cover DNB seats. If you don't click this DNB in the filter option, you won't get. I'll show you. For example, see, same option, okay, which I had given earlier, right? See, these two are the same slides, except that in this slide, I had given DNB option also, DNB post MBBS, and you have got 3 additional seats at 25,000 rank, 28,000 and 29,000 rank. See the difference. See, suppose you are going through like MCC website PDF, all these things will definitely miss. But when you have something which will give you these things at your hand, just you have to put filter option. Isn't that good? And also all these DNBs are categorized separately. So if you just want to see DNB, you can just put that filter. But what will happen is, most of the people, this issue was faced last year, that they had put like MD option, they had put all India quota, but they forgot to put DNB option, and that's why they lost few seats. They didn't know mark my point, they didn't know that there were some clinical DNB seats available after 25,000 rank. This happened because they were ignorant to this specific point. Got my point? Similarly, see, this is for PSM. Again, to all those people who say that PSM is slightly clinical subject, okay? It's clinical plus paraclinical mixed, okay? So those who say you can't get a clinical seat in all India basis or all India quota for a rank of more than 50,000, again, you're entirely wrong. This is for all India quota for general merit for PSM in government medical colleges. And these are MD seats. See, for rank of up to 60,000, still you're getting PSM seat. You were till now only thinking about ranks. You were never thinking about seat. That's why you don't know that. This coaching at platforms, what they do, they'll feed into your mind that you should get minimum less than 5,000, less than 10,000, or else you're out of the game. No, game is not done. Game is yet to begin. So next, see this one. In this, what I have done, I have selected some extra categories also. Okay, I have selected some extra quotas also. And I have selected MD and DNB for pediatrics. Okay, so this is pediatrics under Karnataka state. I just choose Karnataka state because I did MBBS from there, that's why. So I chose Karnataka state. Okay, and I have included Karnataka state open category and also one or two private medical college seats also. Okay, private and DNB also in this. So what is the result now I get in Karnataka state quota? I'm not talking about all India quota. See now what is the result that you get? Despite for a pediatric seat, what is your usual intuition? You usually think that for a pediatric, which is a clinical seat, you need a rank of less than like 5,000 to get a good clinical seat in Karnataka, like in state quota. Okay, but that is not the issue. So if you see this JJ Medical College, these are all government seats in a private medical college. Okay, government seats in private, GPM seats. Okay, so in this you'll see that even for a rank of 12,000, 13,000, you are still getting medical seats, clinical seat in government, that those are government clinical seats in private medical college. Even for this rank also you are able to get. I'm just widening your view. Okay, this is how you should search for your seats. Simply asking anyone that for this rank, for 20,000 rank, which seat will I get? It is not a like I get very irritated by these comments. You should actually search for this. Then only you will come to know what seats will get. That is your decision. You have to search. Unless you have information, you won't know. Next. See, for example, same thing, I'll say you how you make mistakes. If I ask you Delhi, government colleges, government seat, till what rank will you get? You will tell me UCMH Delhi had closed at 3,230. Okay, so this I have included, I think, for OBC category. Okay, so this had closed at 3,230. So your thought is like, okay, UCMS is done, no more government colleges. You're wrong. Because there are more government colleges. There is ESI, there is Deen Dayal Upadhyay, which comes under DNB pediatrics. Unless you specifically search for DNB colleges, you won't get this option, because DNB counseling happens separately. It doesn't come under MCC, under MCC only, but it happens separately. Also, you see North Railway Hospital, which has gone up to 10,000. Got my point? Now, there is one more reason why I selected this specific slide. That is because you see this particular scenario. Suppose this is an OBC candidate, rank of 10,084. I really admire this guy, because at rank of 10,000, no one will think you will get pediatrics in a Delhi medical college, that too government medical college. But this guy didn't lose hope. What he had done is, in first round you see 8667 rank got seat, but in second round 10,000 rank got. Now, could 10,000 rank person would have like priorly he could have guessed, or whether he could have predicted that you could get this seat? I'll say yes. This person can predict that this person would have like this seat would be empty. I'll tell you how. There comes the concept of rank scan. Now, what is rank scan? Using single person's rank, you can scan where and all he has applied for counseling. For example, this is the scan of rank scan. Okay, I'm going for rank scan of 8667, what this person has done. Okay, the same candidate who was here. So now I'll put his rank scan in this filter and I'll check. See, in 8667, in round 1, he got North Railway Hospital. All this seems so illegal, okay? It seems like you are sitting in a spy thriller series or a movie, and you are intelligence agents officer, and you are getting all this information at your fingertips. Okay, it feels something like this. So this 8667 rank, he had chosen this hospital, but in his second round, he had gone to Jaipur Golden Hospital, and in third round, he selected some other hospital. Now, who is the person who is going to be benefited from this? The person who has realized that he has taken Jaipur Golden Hospital in the second round now knows that this seat is empty. Also, the person who knows that he has got this in third round knows that this second round seat is empty. So now the person who has applied for mop-up round, he definitely knows if his rank is less than 8667, he definitely knows this particular seat is now empty for mop-up counseling. Got my point? This is how rank prediction happens. I am telling you so many secrets which I think is illegal also. Okay, now coming to next concept of allotment mapping. Now what is allotment mapping? See, this allotment mapping was the reason why I got seat in RML pediatrics. I'll say I'm very thankful to Zynerd for this, because when I was initially using Zynerd, that year only this allotment mapping came into picture, and this totally changed the way I was thinking. Okay, that was because I'll show you with this example. See, this person rank of 1789. Okay, we'll focus on this person, 1789 rank. Now in round 1 of counseling, he had applied for MAMC Delhi ophthalmology and he also got a seat. This is available in public domain. After each round of counseling, Zynerd updates this in this website, so it is available to all. Now what happened? He also applied for Punjab counseling, where his state rank was 31, and he was getting general medicine. Now you just apply your common sense. A person who is getting general medicine as compared to ophthal, will he take ophthal all India seat, or will he take state medical college general medicine seat? Definitely state medical college general medicine seat. So this seat which was there, this ophthalmology seat, okay, this would have been empty after second round, because he would have selected this general medicine seat. Similar happened in my situation also. Like for example, my rank was 838. There was one person above me who was at rank, I think 649 something. This 649 rank person there were only 2 seats under general category in RML pediatrics. So one was taken by 430 rank something, second was by just 649, and third was me, who had got UCMS in first round and I had put it for upgradation. But using rank allotment mapping, I realized that this same person of 649, he had also applied for Kerala medicine. And in first round, he got Kerala medicine, I think in Thrissur Medical College. Now, what does common sense say? And between general medicine and pediatrics, people will choose medicine. So now I knew if this person leaves this RML Ped seat in first round and in second round he goes to Kerala counseling, then definitely this seat will be empty and I can get it. So I put RML as my first option and I got it. So are you realizing the importance of counseling? Like, it's a game of chess. You should predict what your opponent is doing. Now, whoever is above you is an opponent. Whoever below you is also an opponent, because they will be seeing at your seat. So how much information you have, that information is a bonus to you. That's why I said information is power. And not only this, there's also one separate category called institutes, where you'll get all details of institutes which you wouldn't have even heard of. Okay, like for example, this called National Institute of Family and Health Welfare, New Delhi. I don't know where it is. Okay, and if you come across any seat in this and you want detail of this college, then it will provide that also. So now good news is that Zynerd, I had been using Zynerd during my NEET-PG counseling. That actually changed my NEET-PG counseling game, and I learned a lot from Zynerd. So since last year and before that in my interviews also, I had talked a lot about Zynerd. So this time also I'm going to talk about Zynerd, because I don't think there is any other platform for NEET-PG counseling which can make you things so simplified. And that's why there is a special coupon code that is running for Zynerd, that is RMD 500, where you will get 500 rupees instant discount. So if you use this until August 31, that is, you'll have 1 week. In this 1 week, if you subscribe to Zynerd and then you use this coupon code, I think this is the only coupon code which has highest number of discount, okay, highest amount of discount. So use this discount, you'll get maximum discount, and then use this NEET-PG counseling. This subscription will be valid till your NEET-PG counseling ends. So it is worth attending it. Just like NEET-PG, you can't give NEET-PG without subscribing to any coaching platform. Believe me, NEET-PG counseling also you can't give unless you subscribe to Zynerd. I can tell this because there is no other platform available which is as good as Zynerd. So that's why my recommendation is purchase this. It will be very useful from your end. Okay, so you might have been thinking that NEET-PG was tough. No, the game has just begun. This counseling thing will bug you like anything. That is because one wrong decision that you make during NEET-PG counseling, your seat leaving penalty. See, I had a friend who actually got a good seat in a college, but then the toxicity was so much that he had to leave that seat and pay around 18 lakhs of seat leaving penalty. Remember, 18 lakhs of seat leaving penalty. You know what is the #1 cause of suicides among doctors? The reason is not because of toxicity. The reason is, if toxicity is there, where they can leave. But the problem is they are not able to leave because there is high amount of seat leaving penalty. That is the reason why doctors are stuck in between this struggle. That's why whenever you choose this counseling, choose wisely. Whatever your efforts were, for NEET PG exam, it was secondary, it was not much needed. But for NEET PG counseling, everything is needed, because once round 1 of All India quota comes, then round 1 of state comes, then round 2 All India, and by the time you come to round 2 state thing, so many things will be mixed up. If you don't have knowledge about this and you commit silly mistake, you lose your valuable seat. So I am a fan of this series Sherlock, and in this there is a famous quote called knowing is owning. Similarly, knowing things, knowing about your college, knowing about counseling process is like owning the entire counseling process, is like owning a seat. I don't want any of you should lose your seat because of your wrong decision. That is the only reason I am uploading this video. Despite my busy schedule, I am uploading this video so that you guys shouldn't lose the seat because of your foolishness. So all the best. I'll be releasing one more video, second part, on how to proceed ahead with next steps of counseling. Thank you.